remember when I played in the Walker Cup, walking down the first hole, my eyes were just beating because I was so nervous.
Gambling and golf don't start with the same letter by accident. Even kings and presidents can't avoid a $2 Nassau when they hit the links. And earlier this week, Tom Lehman's first impression of Valderrama was, "I liked it a lot." Mickelson and I took $120 from Jim Furyk and Jeff Maggart. British bookmakers are predicting $8 million will be bet on the Ryder Cup matches. In our cover story, Jimmy Roberts goes inside the matches being played for nothing and get everything.
Since that dramatic afternoon in September 2 years ago when Europe won back the Cup, it has been a matter of constant speculation. Who would play? Who would play together? And against whom? On Thursday, amidst pomp and ceremony, the speculating started to draw to a close as both captains named the first players that they will send out on Friday morning.
I like our teams. The guys seem really comfortable with what they're doing. They're very happy with how they're playing. They're very happy with their matchups. And, you know, after seeing who they're paired against, they're also very happy with that.
I think I have a great team. I have a great confidence. And obviously, the American team is very strong, and it's going to be difficult. The chances are pretty equal, and it just depends how. Basically, I think it will be very important if we have a good start.
In a battle where the combatants are often friends, there are a million theories of how this thing should work. Not a single one is entirely certain or reliable.
You've seen some pairings that are, you know, you would say these guys go together well. You know, Tiger and O'Meara and Davis and Phil, or Freddie and I, or whoever the pairing might be, Freddie and Davis. And those guys have lost matches before, and then you put a pairing together that have never played before, and they go out and drum somebody. So there's a little bit of luck, because you can play well and lose, and you can play badly and win.
In the endless speculation about this event, the Ryder Cup experience has been a constant topic of discussion. 9 players, 4 Americans, and 5 Europeans will be playing for their first Cup.
In general, I think most of these guys have been in many major tournaments. They've played all over the world. They're used to the pressure. So it's not going to be too different. The only difference is that you don't play for yourself. You're just playing for your team, for your country, your tour. So it's a little different pressure.
I remember when I played in the Walker Cup, walking down the first hole, my eyes were just beating because I was so nervous. I felt like my heartbeat was in my eyes. I mean, these are things that, you know, I never find in stroke play. I never get that nervous. But when you play for a country, it's totally different.
I think I've never been that nervous before in any golf tournament as I was in the first tee at the Ryder Cup.
And so it is probably no surprise that with tension being at one of the highest points of the week, 5 of the 8 players sitting out Thursday morning's matches are rookies.
I think the best advice that I can give to our guys that have never played the Ryder Cup is to realize that the other team is just as nervous as you are, and don't feel like your nervousness is going to affect the outcome of the match or the matches.
For now, much of the attention is focused on Friday morning's matches. 4-ball competition. Each player from both teams plays their own golf ball. But think ahead for a second to the afternoon on Friday, the foursome competition or alternate shot. Every single member of the European team who is playing in this Ryder Cup and has Ryder Cup experience has a winning record at that format. Every member of the United States team has a losing record. At the Ryder Cup, I'm Jimmy Roberts, ESPN.
Thanks, Jimmy. The most famous of the Ryder rookies, Tiger Woods, has 18 straight match play wins, of course, in the U.S. Amateur, but he did lose a big singles match in the Walker Cup international event 2 years ago. Nick Faldo has won more Ryder Cup points than the entire U.S. team combined, and Europeans have 5 players who've won as many or more points than America's most veteran player, Freddie Couples.
Cover Story is brought to you by Dockers Khakis. Hey, nice pants.
LSU needs Kevin Falk back to fuel its offense. The Tigers are running out of diesel. We'll have an update on the Tiger backfield. And Chris Fowler takes us to the Michigan campus where Notre Dame might find out that the Heisman chase is a two-way street.